Andy Sachs in Devil Meets Prada when she shows up in that cerulean ugly sweater, and then this is Andy Sachs in the Chanel boots. You know what I'm saying? Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about skincare. As you can see, please ignore my really bad eyeliner. Let's not talk about it. Today we're going to chat about two very popular exfoliators, toners, whatever you'd like to call them, lotions. This is the Lotion P50 by Biologique Recherche, and this is the Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting 2% BHA Liquid Exfoliant. I feel like in the skincare spectrum, whatever popular items, these are two of the most popular brands that are sought after when it comes to toners. But I feel like it's important to showcase why this is so popular and why she is so popular. Please take everything I say with a grain of salt. I'm just a skincare lover. I've been in the beauty space for 10 years now. I'm not an esthetician. I'm not a dermatologist. So blah, blah, blah. If you don't like it, move on. So I've struggled with acne my whole life. I am not yet 30, but I am in my late 20s. And I still break out that time of the month. Hormonal problems, stress, sugar. I eat a lot of sugar. I personally see more results with my skincare with acids than I do any other product. So let's get into it. I wanted to make this perfect for y'all. So if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my Britney Spears notebook. That's where I keep all my notes. You better work. So let's kick it off with Lotion P50. Biologique Recherche describes this product as a 5 AHA ingredient product that conditions the epidermis and regulates oil. And I completely agree with that. I think this is just, it's such a hero product for a reason. Let's talk about what makes this product so amazing. So I personally love it. I will continue to purchase P50 in all its formulas, but the original Lotion P50 I think is what is the most fair to compare to other like basic toners because it's just so acid heavy. It's really good for beginners and we'll talk about why. But this baby is 5.1 ounces for $68 and it has 25 ingredients. I'm pretty positive I counted in my eyesight. Like look at how tiny the writing is on that. What makes P50 so great is that it has AHA, PHA, and BHA. It has a little bit of everything. It has malic acid, phytic acid, lactic acid. It has a million extracts. It has niacinamides, and it's just, it's so good. I feel the more that I use P50, I can graduate to something a little stronger, which would be the Lotion P50 1970, which is much stronger than this, but we're just gonna be talking about this one today. So let's talk about the products that are in it and why they're amazing. Like I said, this is a 25 ingredient product, and the second ingredient is gluconolactone. Gluconolactone is really good, especially for sensitive skin. It's basically a less, like a baby version of glycolic acid. If you're sensitive, you usually don't fare well with glycolic acid. It just really depends. Everyone's different on your oil and your sebum levels, whatever. But gluconolactone is, like I said, it's safe for sensitive skin. It's a polyhydroxy acid, and it's skin conditioning and hydrophilic. So that means that not only is this going to gently exfoliate the skin, it's also going to pull moisture and condition the skin and keep it slightly hydrated. So this is a better option for someone who's sensitive than glycolic because glycolic is not as skin conditioning. Up next we have malic acid, which is an AHA derived from apples. Again, super sensitive friendly. It gently exfoliates and removes dead skin from the surface as well. And then we have phytic acid, which is an AHA that fights free radicals and is not only gently exfoliating but is also anti-aging and helps with scarring. So for someone like me who battles with acne and acne scarring, this product is so nice because it encourages the cell turnover, but it's also extremely conditioning and it's really feeding the skin. But what really impresses me about this is the niacinamide. Niacinamide is such a great ingredient, and I feel like it's just now in the last like maybe 2 years been gaining a lot of popularity. We see it in these new brands that are popping up at Sephora like the Inky List and then the Ordinary. So niacinamide is a form of vitamin B3. It helps with oiliness, rosacea, pigmentation, wrinkles, and it just really feeds the skin. It can help control oil to a certain point. I'm not going to say it's going to change your life. I have used straight up a niacinamide serum and I don't feel that it impacted my skin that much. I feel like I saw a little bit of a difference, but in this, coupled with all those acids and all of those amazing plant extracts, This is just so good. And don't forget that BHA, that salicylic acid, great for oil control, cleaning out the pores and blackheads. So I really feel like this is a hero product for a reason. When I use it, I personally feel that my skin is smoother. It just looks more clean. I feel that if you struggle with acne, you know what I mean, why some days you just look at your skin and you look so ruddy, like R-U-D-D-Y, ruddy, and just, it's not that your skin looks dirty, but it just looks so clogged and gross. And I feel like this product keeps my skin the most clear that it can be. And I feel like my skin looks its best. And it really, there is something about this product that makes your skin glow. And when I have used other lotions or toners, I do not get that same result. So let's talk about Paula's Choice. So the reason I chose this as the head-to-head competitor to the P50s because this is specifically for acne. On the bottle itself, it says all skin types, but specifically unclogs and shrinks pores, smooths and even skin tone, and lightweight liquid absorbs quickly. This is a only 10 ingredient list, and its hero product is salicylic acid, but it also has some green tea extract in it as well. BHA alone is nice for beginners. For someone like me, I just need more. So when I tried this, I will give it to them. Their marketing got me. I love YouTube, and I'm telling you, I feel like every single day I see an ad like, my skin, nothing worked, and I tried Paulas Choice. And you know what? They got me, so I ordered it. I got it off Amazon. They have the authorized retailer through Amazon, so I don't feel weird about ordering it from them. And this is 4 ounces for $29.50, but when I make this, it is on sale, and I think you can get it for $25. So this is definitely more affordable than the Lotion P50, but it's more affordable because it is a shorter ingredient list and much more basic ingredients. So the hero product of this is salicylic acid. That's exactly what this is. This is 2% BHA only liquid exfoliant. To me, it just makes more sense to use something like this for a sensitive skin type or a very young skin type who just doesn't know what works for them yet, and they want to dabble in acids, or if you're a parent and you're looking for a product for your child, and you just don't know where to start, I would start with a BHA. Salicylic acid is best, or is kind of its claim to fame is that it is good for oil production and kind of like helping clear the pore out and preventing blackheads. And I feel that younger people struggling with acne and skin issues, blackheads kind of seems to be the #1 problem. When I worked in retail and moms were bringing in their young kids, boys, girls, whatever, that was like the #1 problem. They have so many blackheads, so I always put them on an acid toner. This also has green tea, which is a nice soothing ingredient. If you think about it, BHA is in the product, but there's also that green tea that's kind of there to buffer it's not harsh, but the harshness of acidity. It's gonna be there to kind of take care of that redness and smooth out the skin tone. I do like that all of Paulas Choice's products are fragrance free. That I can see. I'm not sure. I haven't really used a whole lot from this brand, but both of these items are fragrance free. I think the main reason that I don't really love this for myself is that it just doesn't do that much for me. I mean, if you compare, like I said, the ingredient list 10 versus 25, this just has more research behind it. I think it is just a more advanced product. This is like the grown-up version of her. Another reason I don't think the Paulas Choice is good for me is that I felt like it didn't completely absorb all the way into my skin like the P50 does. When you apply P50, you get a slight tingle because, like I said, there are 5 different AHAs in there, PHA, BHA, and I would say after about like 30 seconds, it'll be soaked in and your skin will feel a little tacky, and that's when I go in with my serums to follow up. Whereas with the Paulas Choice, I would apply this in the same exact manner as the P50, but it takes a little longer to soak in, and even when it does, I feel like it leaves a small bit of film behind, something almost slick and oily, even though there's nothing in here that is really oily. What I'm guessing is that it just is not, it's just not as good. Oh, I hate it because this is so popular, and I feel like this is good for other people. It's just not good for me. So if this were a competition, it's not, honey. We all need to thrive. We all need to find those products that are best for us. And if you are super sensitive and you just don't know where to start with acids, go for the Paulas Choice. But if you are like me and you've been using really good quality skincare for a couple of years. You know what your skin can take, and you're just ready for that thing that's gonna change your life, and you know that just BHA alone isn't enough for you, go for the P50, girl. You know this is my favorite. You know I'm gonna purchase it over and over and over again, and not to mention everything else in the brand because I'm broke and that's why. But anyway, go for it. It's 5 out of 5 stars for a reason. This brand, it just gets me every time. So I hope you guys found that helpful. P50 is just such a hero product, and if I have any opportunity to rave about it, I'm gonna do it. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! If you don't stan Lady Gaga, you can unsubscribe.